The internet is going crazy right now because the beef between Big Op and Shorty Mob is not slowing down and not cooling off anytime soon. And here's what makes Big Op different from every other person involved in Chicago beef right now. He's not picking one enemy, he's not focused on one block, he's not beefing with one crew. He went live and crashed out on everybody, any hood that had smoke with his people. So let's break it down. Big Op and Shorty Mob beef is on. This is getting serious because Big Op went on Instagram Live and directly crashed out on Shorty Mob. He called them out, told them to get outside, step up if they had problems, and basically said he doesn't care about them and is ready for whatever. The beef is very active in public right now, which many saw as an internal NLMB / no limit civil war type situation. While there have been no major reported shootings tied directly to this latest flare-up, the online tension is high, with threats and challenges being thrown both ways. This situation has become impossible to ignore because the internet is going crazy on how Big Op crashed out on Shorty Mob. To many viewers, it looked like a complete crash out moment. Some believed Big Op was simply responding to disrespect that had been building for months, while others felt he was escalating a situation that was already dangerous enough. Regardless of which side people supported, one thing was obvious. The tension between the groups had reached a point where neither side seemed interested in keeping things private anymore, with many asking questions. What caused the fallout? How long had the tension been building? Was this a temporary disagreement or something much deeper? Everyone seemed to have a different theory about the situation. Whether it would eventually cool off or continue escalating remained to be seen. What was clear, however, was that the beef was very active, very public, and showing no signs of staying cool anytime soon. Big Op accused folks of being mad about his success while he had supported the hood before. He just got signed to a major record label and has Herbo's backing. Shorty Mob clapped back quickly. Shorty Mob members responded to related disses, directly dissing Big Op, warning him about playing with them. They warned him against mentioning their names and suggested that he was underestimating the people he was dealing with. At the same time, they continued standing behind J-Dog, claiming they had already slid for him. They also mocked Big Op, saying he had never actually done anything and that people needed to stop hyping him up like he was a major factor. This is actually crazy, and you see, NLMB has produced many well-known names in Chicago's street culture and is one of the most recognized sets on the east side of the city. Historically, the area has been associated with both Black P-Stones and gangster disciples, giving it a long and influential presence in Chicago's gang landscape. Over the years, several generations of members have come through NLMB. Many of the older first-generation members, No Limit, are either deceased or incarcerated. Now tensions appear to exist between different generations, with second-generation members, NLMB, reportedly at odds with third-generation members, Drench Gang, while newer generations, Shorty Mob, have their own conflicts as well. At the same time, divisions have allegedly formed between groups connected to NLMB, including the Muskegon Boys and Shorty Mob. From the outside looking in, it seems like internal issues have been building for some time, and many people believe that something bigger may be brewing between No Limit and Shorty Mob. Many people believe the tension really started to grow around the time J-Dog died. After his death, a lot of members publicly sided with J-Dog, which only deepened existing divisions within the circle. Before his death, J-Dog was known to have ongoing issues with Herbo, and many people were already aware of the conflict between the two sides. He went live to call out G Herbo and accuse him of switching up and not showing love to the people he came up with.
Hey, shit go, man, I don't want to get into it with the guy. This is not about getting into it with the guy. This is about me understanding where I'm from. Like right now, I'm on Escalation. Like this is Faisal land because ran this shit. You know the memories. Like he had all this money. You know what I'm saying? Like this what Faisal really like survived that out here. Like cuz was dirty. Look at these cribs, bro. Like look at my block. Like no bullshit. Like no bullshit. You see this shit? This shit terrible. Look at all these abandoned cribs. Like G Herbo, come take care of this shit, folks. Like you get too much money, folks. Like because like motherfuckers, they got tombstones, walls knocked down, no more stoves on certain blocks on Escalation. Like we asking for it. We ain't want your money, bro. Open up something, bro. Give us something. Like, you know, we can go to the store right here. We can't even go to the store no more. Like, what the fuck? How you doing? See, neighbors love us. They still, like, they know who the real, who the fake. Hey, babe, you know what I'm saying? This shit going on. You feel me? It's no more store. The wall Faisal used to be at post up right here. Like, Like, the whole store is broke down. Make me want to cry. Like, y'all don't even understand. Like, where's this store at? Where is it at? The store, the green store, bandit. Like, what the fuck? Like, you getting all this money. You talk about this shit. Like, this what you live. Fazo, like, this NB, y'all getting all this money. It's still bandit cribs and shit that they get built out here. This shit terrible. The same crib for 20 years I used to stand on is still bandit. When we shot the fake niggas in the gangway right here on Escalation. Yeah, you know that. See what I'm saying? You were kin with Alicia? They know who the real is. They know I'm from Fazelland. This is I've been out here for a lot of you little niggas. Y'all bapping. Come on, man. This is a rock dad, y'all. Like, look at this road. Rock dad right here. You see this shit? Like, damn, G Herbo, you won't come. If your man's dad at. Like, no bullshit. Rock dad in front of the store. We can't even go in this bitch's buy liquor, do nothing. Like, this is Say Life for Exes, bro. Like, we can't do shit on our block, bro. Like, I'm just taking y'all around the hood of what's going on and why I'm so, like, threw off when he say he's doing all this, when he can just open stores and don't gotta give us shit, and we just come to the store ourselves and spend our money with you and you get them back in. Like, make it make sense. Turn, though. Keep going. Shorty gang. Like, look at our shit. Shit 2 up. This the 9, y'all. This the stove. Remember the smokehouse, y'all? Right here, then the candy stove. This be probably G Herbo was even around when it's the candy store right here. On the game. Oh, for the grave. This shit real. 7824. If y'all know what this is, 7824, right?
Let's rewind a little bit. J-Dog and G Herbo go way back. Both grew up in the same NLMB neighborhood, faced the same struggles, and were once close friends before fame changed their lives. That's what made the situation so surprising to many people. This wasn't a beef between strangers or rival neighborhoods. It involved 2 people from the same hood who once stood on the same side. When J-Dog spoke out, many saw it as a personal issue rather than just another street disagreement. He also argued that one of the reasons the neighborhood continued to struggle was that the violence never stopped. According to him, years of shootings, gang conflicts, and deaths had driven businesses away, scared off families, and left the community stuck in a cycle of decline. G Herbo, however, saw things differently. He felt that no matter how much he did for the neighborhood, people always expected more. Whether it was helping with legal fees, bond money, funerals, or other expenses, there was always another request waiting. From Herbo's perspective, he had already given back and was now focused on his career, his family, and building a better life. He made it clear that he didn't want to be pulled back into the street lifestyle he had worked so hard to leave behind. Herbo said his goal was to move forward and create a better future, one that wasn't centered around violence, retaliation, or ongoing beefs, even if some people from the neighborhood viewed him differently because of it.
Like, shit, all right, we all gonna be dead or in jail, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, basically you telling me you love me, you care about me, but you only care about me if I'm risking my life and risking my freedom.
Right.
That ain't caring about me.
Nah, man, that's the trick bag again. But also, like we were talking about how the police or the investigators or law enforcement could place you in a scenario because of your big heart and just bonding people out and messing with people you grew up with. The flip side of that is these little dudes will run even more wilder if they know
I'm coming.
I got Herb. Exactly. I got Herb coming, man. He said, what, go on, nigga, it's like this month. Like, bro, I'm not coming for that old kind of shit, man.
That's crazy you saying that, because they really will, bro. And they know, like, man, he coming to get me every time. Like, I done bonded my homies out for 20,000s, 10,000s, 100,000s. Like, I done really did that shit before, bro. Like, for real. Young, bro. I did that before I was 21.
See?
Did that shit at a young age, bro, because I was having money early. So it's like, I had to learn to stop doing that shit, bro. Every time it's a funeral, I pay for it. One of your homies, your closest friend died, you put him in all Gucci, all Louis when he died. Now, every get buried in Louis.
Right.
Every want to get buried in the wall. Everybody want $100,000
Yeah,
funeral. You know what I'm saying? You do that shit one time, you gotta do it every time. This who ain't had 500 to his name when he died, a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out, but he want $100,000 funeral.
Then, just 2 weeks after his viral rant calling out G Herbo and warning him not to come back to 78th in Essex, J-Dog was gunned down, and the rumor was that G Herbo orchestrated the hit. So the issue started with J-Dog's passing. There was also the situation involving Big Op, which became a major topic of discussion online. Some people have speculated that Big Op played a role in the events that led to J-Dog's death, although those claims remain allegations and have not been proven. As the rumors continued to spread, Big Op eventually took to the internet and addressed the situation directly. Rather than staying silent, he challenged anyone who had an issue with him to speak up.
Somebody still ain't say they want to be into it yet. Who don't want to be into it? Oh my father, that's all y'all got to say. I don't love P. Gray. Who want to be into it? Who want to be into it? Anybody from that block act like they want to be into it, let me know. Because I'm ready to do whatever. I'm ready to take it to the furthest extent. I didn't know. What y'all mad because I got sand and I got money? It's poet on Lil P grade. What, is that why y'all mad? Y'all not mad about nothing else. Y'all not mad about nothing else. It's mad about money on Lil P grade. A lot of them that's talking, say my name, anything, I took care of y'all on Lil P grade. What is y'all talking about? Nobody can tell me I'm not from nowhere that nobody ain't do shit. Nobody ain't do shit for that block. Free the members, free the real members. Free my homies free the ones incarcerated. Cause the ones that's out right now, cut it out, gang. On my uncle, gang. Cut that out on Lil P grade. All I'm saying, who wanna get into it? That's what I wanna know. Who gonna drop they nuts and tell me we into it on my father? That's what once a nigga tell me that, alright. But nobody ain't told me we into it yet on Lil P grade. It's 1,000 of y'all that just snuck and told me happy birthday in my DM cause y'all scared to post it. Stop saying my name. I don't even follow halfway. Every time I look,
We're not exactly sure when or how everything fully started, but J-Dog's death is often seen as the moment things really began to shift and create deeper tension. Even after that, different narratives continued to circulate within the community. Some people still pointed fingers at G Herbo, especially because of moments where he spoke on Big Op's record deal during a live session.
The cousin Big Op,
I already know your
he just went up a ticket. My little cousin, third generation Savage, been like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I jumped off the porch, he was about 7 years old. He a millionaire now. Like we really doing this shit.
Another thing that also added more tension was Bloodhound Q50's alleged sneak disses aimed at Big Op. It seemed like he was aligning himself with Shorty Mob members and making it known by dissing Big Op on live.
Niggas click with that ain't got touched.
why is you telling me, brother? Why you telling me?
Well, that means cause them y'all people. We spanking everybody that be with y'all.
Why you telling me, boy?
That mean you sending them to they bogus.
I ain't sending no.
That's bogus as hell. That mean you sending them off.
Hey, little bro. Hey, my little brother older than you, man. Let grown people talk, man.
That live Big Op did with risky bands was likely to cause more chaos, and in situations like that, being on live with your ops while tensions are already high is never a good look, especially when throwing shots indirectly. When Big Op said he didn't care about some Shorty Mob guys allegedly getting hit up, many people felt that crossed the line. It came off like he was trolling his own people in front of rival sides, and it immediately raised tensions even more. At that point, it was clear to many that Shorty Mob members would not rock with him after that. People online started saying that the moment had reached its breaking point. That kind of move was never going to sit well in that circle. On top of that, Risky and the Bloodhounds already had their own serious issues, which only added more to it. Big Op gestures were seen as a disrespectful type of shit, and in a way, it confirmed what a lot of people had already been speculating, that he wasn't really rocking with Shorty Mob like that. At the same time, many believed that a lot of Shorty Mob members were actually closer to J-Dog than anyone else. When J-Dog came home from prison, it said that he took several members under his wing and built a strong bond with them. On the other, Shorty Mob is a gang you don't want to play with. Chicago's deadliest gang, Shorty Mob. Shorty Mob is an active street crew that operates as a subset or close affiliate of the larger NLMB, No Limit Muskegon Boys Alliance. Some of the older affiliates go by Drench Gang, NLMB, and Dottie Road. The younger members, however, are well known to be reckless and aggressive towards their ops. They are feared by the majority of their ops and have built a reputation for on site. Shorty Mob's main ops are Front Street, 071 Shot Block /CVL, and 085 Death Row /CVL. They also have issues with BKN and 800 /MC. However, as it stands, it seems they have an internal war within, part of the broader NLMB network, No Limit and Muskegon Boys, which rose in the 2000s after older alliances collapsed. NLMB as a whole gained massive visibility through rappers like G Herbo and Lil Bibby, but the younger Shorty Mob generation stays deep in the streets. Their motto is free the mob. Let's not get it confused. Lafa and Shorty Mob are not the same set. They are two separate but extremely close-knit allied factions on Chicago's east side, mainly around 74th to 78th and Kingston /Dante/Kenwood. LAFA, which is Love Anna Forever Always /7874/ESCF/ZoPound-D, is a renegade gangster disciple set that broke off from 10 gang/older GDs after the death of a girl named Anna. They're heavily tied to the 78th and Dante/101st and Luella area. They have been rumored to be involved in over 20 homicides, and they are currently one of the most notorious and feared gangs in the whole of Chicago, just like Shorty Mob. Lafa and Shorty Mob have been linked since they were kids. Because of that, they formed the East Side Crime Family, ESCF, to officially unite, share the same ops, and move as one unit a lot of the time, but only separated by a few blocks. The only difference is that Shorty Mob is straight ally to Bloodhound and part of the same alliance, while, on the other hand, rumors have it that Lafa beefs with the Bloodhounds. Shorty Mob/Bloodhound/Burley Boys is an alliance of 3 different sets and one of the most dangerous in Chicago right now. In the streets, people talk about them as one of the most dangerous alliances in Chicago right now. A lot of online fans even compare them to a deadly generation. Rumors are claiming they allegedly got revenge for Lil Jeff and Lil Scoom within a few months, and that they're still applying pressure. Of course, most of this comes from street talk and social media speculation, but one thing is clear. Their name keeps coming up in conversations about the current generation shaping Chicago's drill scene, and the reputation alone has people watching closely. Now, take Baby Splat, for example. He's said to be one of the most active young members of the set. In the streets, people often link him with Bloodhound, another local crew, and some even call him Q50's hitman. People talk more about how young he is than anything else, but his name keeps popping up anytime something goes down. Baby Splat got his name after Risky Road slid on Bloodhound Q50, Vert, Skrilla, and Brandon Buckingham at the studio, and Skrilla got shot in his leg and Brandon Buckingham's cameraman got grazed in the neck. A lot of people believe that move was Risky Road, trying to score an instant get back for CEO Hawcom. Hawcom had reportedly been while attempting a drill in Bloodhound territory. Disturbing footage would later surface online, showing the moment Hawcom was shot in the head while trying to jump out of a vehicle, with rumors linking the shooting to Baby Splat's work and seemingly attributing it to be the reason he has so much rank in the set at such a young age. Baby Splat would even reference the incident in a song titled F12, where he trolled CEO Hawcom. He raps, "One got caught lacking, hit his head, he went out over sweet. Jump out and clap shit down, we hit the one, we left his body weak." And they would continue trolling by posting non-stop on their Instagram. Big Op from NLMB/Drench Gang would also troll CE Hawcom and post a tribute to Lil Scoom. Even rumor has it that Baby Splat went all out to get back for Lil Jeff and Lil Scoom. Lil Jeff was gunned down in a drill gone wrong in his ops territory. About a month after everything went down, Lil Scoom was also shot and killed. People online started pointing fingers at Risky Road. The speculation got even louder after Risky Road made a post saying he was waiting for them to get back for Lil Scoom. A private chat of Turbo Hawcom self-snitching would leak online, with him seemingly talking about what happened the same day Lil Scoom was shot. A lot of people took that as him basically claiming the hit, or at least hinting at involvement. Of course, it was never officially confirmed, but in the street, posts like that don't go unnoticed, and also in a way means your hood is involved. Lil Scoom was allegedly backdoored, and the setup reportedly involved a girl. He had gone to a house on the 700 block of 89th Place. A surveillance footage later leaked online showed Scoom, a male friend, and 2 other people, including a woman who appeared to be trying to let them inside but didn't seem to have the keys. In the video, Scoom looks frustrated, possibly because they were stuck outside waiting. Not long after that visit, police received a shots fired alert at the same location. Within minutes, it was confirmed that Scoom had been shot. What started as a quick stop at a house quickly turned into a deadly situation, and many believe it was a planned setup. Soon after, rumors started spreading online, especially on Reddit, with people claiming Lil Scoom was backdoored by Nene Brooks, with so many theories suggesting she was seen sneaking and dropping Lil Scoom's location to his ops. Some people believe CEO Hawcom was killed as a get-back for Lil Scoom. Then later, when Trap City Carter was killed, along with his sister Romsha Turner, many online started saying that it was payback for Lil Jeff. There's also street talk claiming Baby Splat was allegedly involved alongside Lil Will 078 in the shooting of Trap City Carter and his sister. Trap City Carter was reportedly caught lacking and multiple times. The attack was brutal. He was rushed to the hospital, but sadly, he didn't survive. When I say these young guys are always active and quick to go after their ops, and even try to score instant get back for their homies, I'm not capping. That's the reputation they've built in the streets. That's why a lot of people label them as one of the most dangerous crews in their generation. They move fast, they react fast, and they don't let things slide. But the flip side of that lifestyle is heavy. With them beefing with so many different sets, they've also lost members of their own, and every loss only seems to push things further. Shorty Mob is claiming this. It's a never-ending cycle, and keep on, they're going to keep doing what they're doing and keep on self-snitching. If you like this video, click on a video on either side to watch a video similar to this one.